होता हेलो हेलो hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. So okay, is it audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So because of my other schedule, I couldn't meet you for some time. We have 11 to 19 units, but in that some are important. I'll just quickly discuss this, okay, today. The important aspects of every unit. Later, what I do is, I am making a PPTs, I'll share it in your group. Is that fine? Hello?
Fine, sir.
Now, I'll share the notes and all. Fine. Now, let us move on to, unit 12. In your book, if you have, you can just check page 145. Okay. In this, I will tell you one point. In every chapter, in every unit, this first page is important for you to get some knowledge about that unit. You keep this point in mind. Okay. First page, I'm just showing you this. For example, in this unit 12, what's the title? Word building process. Means how words have been built, how these words have been developed from basic to the other. So in that you have a certain elements there. See 12.2. I think you can see the screen, PPT screen. Yes.
Yes, sir.
See 12.2, inflection and the derivation. Second is compounding. Third is conversion. Fourth is clipping, blends and acronyms. And the next is suppletion. And the last is reduplication. So in every unit, in every subject, you just go to this first content page. You will have some idea. So in the total unit, you will find a lot of explanation. If you don't have time, what you do is whatever is given in the contents page, please listen to me carefully. These definitions you check in the unit. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So only these 5 or 6. Other things are explanations. If you have time, you read. Otherwise, only these things you should do. Okay. Now I'll just try to tell you. This introduction, I'm skipping it because we don't have much time. Okay. You can read it. So one definition here, inflectional and derivational. One, and in every such page, para, first line will give you definition. Another technique I'm telling you. Okay. First line, let us try. See, can anyone read this first line here?
Affixes can be divided into two major functional categories: inflectional
Morphemes.
inflectional morphemes and derivational morphemes. Inflection and derivation.
Enough.
Okay.
Only one line I told you. Okay, now?
Okay, sir.
So for every topic also, first one line or 2 lines will tell you. And if you have time, your preparation must be based on the time that you have. Suppose you have 1 month time, then divide 5 papers. 1 month means you may have how many? 6 days or 5 days. Yes, sir? Are you getting me? If you have 1 month time for examination, if you have 5 papers, for every paper you have how much time? Hello?
6 days.
6 or 5 days. Okay? So in that 6 days or 5 days, you have to go through the book. Again, in 6 days, if you have office and a family work and all, I think 60% of the time will be gone. Am I right? You may have,
Yes.
you may have 3 to 4 hours time, maximum 3 hours. Yes or no? So in the 3 hours, your strategy should be to check the contents, important definitions. So affixes matlab whatever you fix before or after the word. In that you have inflection, this thing. So you can just go through this. I'll just go and give you. This is all explanation about it. Now, this is important. Okay. What is this? What's the title? Just read the title.
Some common derivational prefixes and suffixes are listed below.
Enough. So such things are important. If you don't have much time, you need not read the whole paragraph, only wherever there is such technical information. See very clearly this picture shows you. Yes, prefixes in, un, this, re. And examples. What is the category? Word class. Means is it adjective or a verb or a adverb or whatever. And meaning is also given. And last example. Example for in is inadequate. For un is undo. Last one. Okay. Okay. Here. Right? Have you understood?
Right.
Yes.
sir.
Yes. Now next also same suffix examples. You need not remember all these things. If you can remember the suffix category and example category, it's fine for examination. Ship as suffix, friendship. Okay, warship. Ness, sadness, happiness, and other things. Meant, punishment, retirement. You can write some examples, whatever you can get. You need not remember all this. Clear? Then one more category. Suffix ity, authenticity, simplicity, posterity, hood, childhood, Bollywood, or whatever. Al, pivotal, a lot of examples you'll get. And ly, madly, lovely, okay, and all. Er, why he missed it? Er, you will have a lot of words, professor, okay, we'll just take full and ick. Clear? Because I have to discuss some important things, I'm just going a little fast. I'll discuss later. One more, this thing. Same suffix and this. I hope you understood this. Can I move on?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, important definition. You should mark if you have a book also. You should mark this. It is in page number 148. Okay. Oh, I mentioned it already in the screen. Compounding. One of you read the first two lines.
A compound word contains at least two bases, which are both words or root morphemes. Compounding is a very important.
Okay, I hope you understood. Compound means two base words. Do you mix? Example, tell me one example. See, it is there on the screen.
Ice cream.
Ice
Ice
and
cream,
cream.
weekend.
Both are separate. And if
Yes,
I
sir.
combine also, it is giving me different meaning. This is called compounding.
Compound words.
One more example, please.
Weekend. Week plus end.
Week and end. Far sighted. Fire fighter. So compounding now you can check. Fine.
Yes,
So I'll skip this. This you can read. I'll share the PPT. Okay? Because I need to discuss a lot of things. Is that fine?
okay, sir.
Important things I will just discuss. This is all about compound. So you can understand. Now I'll go to the new topic in this. Conversion. This is in page number 152. Okay? For your reference. One of you please read the first or one or two lines to understand.
In English, you might have noticed words with the same phonetic form but performing different grammatical functions, such as head as a noun and head as a verb, or round as an adjective and round as a verb.
Example.
Example, she shook her head sadly.
Second.
Mr. Sharma will head the inquiry.
Same word head has a different role. First one, she just moved her head. Okay. Second one, he is the head of the department. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
this
sir.
is called conversion. You can understand this. But this is important. That's the reason I said you mark it in your book or note down. Okay. Compounding you should know. Conversion you should know. Next is this one. Please read.
Clipping is the process of shortening a word without changing its meaning or grammatical category.
Enough. What is clipping? What do you understand? Clipping means cutting, no? So a lengthy word, you will cut it. Okay. let us see examples. Tell me one example here.
Binoc.
Binoc.
Binoc is a short form for binoculars.
Binocular.
Sci-fi. Nowadays we see the sci-fi, science fiction movie. Okay. Okay. Right.
Yes,
Now
sir.
next definition. Second
Right.
para. Last line you read.
Different.
Words created by.
Words created by blending or merging two words are called blends. Some
Yes.
examples of blends are guess plus estimate, guesstimate, tiger plus lion, tigon.
Even one more example. I think that hero.
Sorry, tiger.
There is a movie, no? Liger.
Hotel.
Telugu movie Liger. Do you know?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Liger is a blend. Lion plus tiger.
Okay.
Tiger plus lion is tigan.
Tiger.
Lion plus tiger is ligan. Liger, no? Liger. So this is a, what is it? What do you call?
Blend.
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 Motel. Motel is a moving hotel. Means hotel on wheels. Now I think in Hyderabad you have a lot of mobile tiffin centers.
Yes.
We call it as motels.
Motels.
Moving hotels. They'll go from one area to another area. They will not be there. It's a nice idea, no? He can sell his tiffins in different places. If I build a hotel, people should come. But if I have motel, I can go to wherever there are people. If I find you people waiting near the hall ticket center, if I get my tiffin center, you will have it. You may not have time to come to my hotel. Yes? Now, next definition, 2 lines. Very important.
Acronyms are words coined from initial letters of the words in a name, title, or phrase.
Do you understand? Examples?
Abbreviations. Acronyms or abbreviations.
Abbreviation is different, acronym is different. Now, as you are a student of MA first year ELT paper, you all should know. Abbreviation matlab a common word which is condensed. For example, Mr. How do you write Mr? Capital M, small r?
Small r.
But what is the full word?
Short form, sir.
M-I-S-T-E-R. But every time I will not write the doctor also. D-R. Miss M-S. This is abbreviation. Only one word, common word, condensing. Acronym matlab so many words, common words, first letters. Take this example. WHO, W-H-O, World
Health Organization.
Organization.
Your MA is acronym, Master of Arts.
Arts.
Okay. Your BA is acronym. I hope you understood now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Abbreviation is, give me one example for abbreviation.
MBBS.
No. Question is, give me example for abbreviation.
WHO.
Doctor.
The doctor, Mr., Mrs.
That is abbreviation. Acronym means more than one word. Okay. Right? Give me one example for now acronym.
NASA.
Now you understood. If you get a answer or a short answer, you are going to give examples for this. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, tell me what do you find here? 2 definitions. Suppletion.
Sometimes the word forms of what appears to be the same lexeme are are so different from each other that they cannot be derived by general rules at all. In such cases, we talk of suppletion. Suppletion is shown in English in the fixing good with the two forms good and better, and in the fixing go with the two forms go and went.
Its suppletion is its two other forms. Good is good and better. Go is go and went. This one is we don't generally don't come across this much. Reduplication. This is important.
Reduplication is a process where an affix is realized by phonological material borrowed from the base.
Reduplication.
Example.
Roly poly,
Poly.
karam karam, brain, brain, goody goody.
Wishy washy. But unacceptable once we do it. Bottle gittle. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And some more examples. Okay. Now I hope you understood. This is reduplication, very important.
Poly.
Brain drain is the best example. Goody goody is the best example. Whatever is easy, you remember. Sing song.
Vice versa also will come, sir.
Yes, exactly. Right. Okay. Check this Hindi example. Read.
खाते खाते
कट्टे कट्टे
नहीं खाते खाते हिंदी हिंदी
ओ
I
खाते
told you.
खाते जमीनी ओके खाते खाते
हाँ,
रोते रोते
हाँ,
रोना धोना
रोना
पानी
धोना
पानी
पानी वानी कुछ नहीं मिलता.
खुशी खुशी खुशी
खाना
Yes or no?
खाना पीना.
if I say थोड़ा पानी दो पानी वानी कुछ नहीं यहाँ पर ये से. This is reduplication. Okay. Next week we can now we go on to other topic. Word power. I'll just play that. Okay. Present. Can you see screen?
Yes, sir.
This is unit 13, page 156. So as I told you, first page, title page will help you in understanding important topics. Can anyone read them?
Objectives,
Content, sir.
contribution of creative writers, words from proper nouns, words formed by abbreviation, words created by error, doublets, synonyms, denotation
Doublets. Slow. Doublets.
change of meaning, polysemy, collocation, idioms, conclusion.
So how many important words are here? Ten,
Sir.
10, no?
Yes, sir.
So now you will have a clarity. Unit 13 has a 10. So definitely you will have a 1 or 2 essay questions from here and the 3-4 short questions. You can easily guess. I'll tell you. For example, you may have a question on synonyms. Explain synonyms with few examples. Hello? So you have to define what a synonym is. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then if I say polysemy, explain polysemy, explain collocation, explain idioms, explain doublets. So for this, we need to check the definitions. So you are ready for the exam. Okay.
Okay.
If anything is difficult, you leave it. Whatever you can understand, you just be thorough with that. Another suggestion for you. Don't waste your time if you don't understand some one particular definition. Are you all listening?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In that, 50% you understand. Just you do that. See, words formed by abbreviations. Just look at it and tell me one example in this para. For example, I'll tell you cab. Now we are using the word cab. No? If I invite you to come home, you'll say, sir, I don't have vehicle. Then I'll say, book a cab and come. The full word of cab is, can you see this? What is this in the bracket?
From the French
Cabriolet.
From the French,
French word, full word.
Cabriolet.
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 Wait. Yeah, I'm just underlining this. The full version of cab is cabriolet. See, now we learned something new. Okay. Cab is a cabriolet. Others do not know this one. Taxi. Tell me taxi.
Taxi cab.
Taximeter. Taximeter is a full.
Taximeter.
Cabriolet is full. But we are using cab. Yeah, we are using taxi. Taximeter. And film fans. Actually, is film fans. Now we are using only fan.
Fan.
Right? And like this. Now let us check the doublet. What is doublet is? Doublet. Just see this and tell me what is doublet. Let them say. Quickly tell me.
Canal channel.
What is the meaning of doublet?
Borrowing the same word
Pair
From
of
other
words.
languages.
Different languages.
From other languages,
Right.
borrowing the words.
So this is the combination. Double means two, no? So for example, if you look at this, blame, blasphemy, canal, channel, catch, chase. These are all doublets, it seems. We have borrowed them from different language. So this question will be there. So prepare very well. Note down the page number, doublet page number. I'll tell you. Doublet.
160.
160, sir.
160. So you separately note down or in the book you write down. So doublet definition. Definitely you will get one question saying that define doublets with examples. So define and give some examples. Now synonym matlab, I think without reading you can tell me.
Different
Yes,
meanings
sir.
of same word.
More meanings.
No means same.
Words with similar meanings.
Yes. Nim means structure or spelling. Synonym means same. So words with the same meaning.
Same
I
meaning.
think, can you give an example on your own? Synonyms, one
Happy,
example.
blissful.
Right. You can write. But if you read this, you will get lot of examples. Another important definition is this one. What is the title? Read.
Denotation and connotation.
Denotation.
Find out denotation. What is the meaning? Denotation is original, primary or referential sense of a word. Connotation
Primary
are
word.
Primary word.
Connotation means something that is associated with.
Associated with the other word.
Right? So you note down this page number and just read and make your own notes also. I'll tell you. 163. Okay? Important definition. You need to understand this. Then let me move on. Collocation, another important word. Just check this quickly and tell me what is the meaning of it.
Placing of two words or more than two words together.
Example.
Hostel.
Collocation means words that we use which are unofficial. You cannot use them officially. Okay? Number 1. Okay? Inmates of house, hostel, and all. Okay? This is also page number. Collocation. Page 166. 166. You just only your job is to underline the definition and one example. Then before exam, you can just read those underlined points. Now I think without reading, you can tell me idioms means. Most of you might know.
Words with a different meanings.
I'll tell you without reading. Idioms are the words which may or may not have literal meaning. And a word as it is meaning undadu. Other words will have, for example, if I say table, table has a meaning. Okay? Cake has a meaning. But if I say cake walk, it has a different meaning. Cake walk ante easy. That's an idiom. So expression which may or may not have literal meaning. Dictionary lo dorukadu. Adi idioms dictionary lone dorukutundi. Are you getting me? To understand this, you need to have
Yes, sir.
dictionary of idioms. Now we move on to block 4, that sentence. So what you should refer, for the examination is, see very clearly as given. In block 4, you have unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What every unit has, got very clearly gives you. Casually you can read it. It talks about, building block of a sentence. Okay. Maybe I'll just underline this. Building block of a sentence phrase. Block 2, finite and non-finite verb. Block 3, clause from functional point of view. Unit 4, the fourth one, examine sentence and multiple. See, is it easy to understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The fifth unit, meaning of sentences. Like this you should have. See, block 4, you can easily understand. Now let's move on. See, first, as I told you, 14 unit. Okay. So what is the content page? See how many important words are here. Phrase. Phrase. Main heading is phrase. Phrase matlab
7.
group of words. Clear? You have varieties of group of words in English. So there you will have, this is little typical, but in this very important one, I'll just tell you is the noun phrase and its noun and determiner, post determiner. This is important for you. Okay. Now we move on. See, I have just simplified for you after reading this. So it has phrases and internal structure. In internal structure, noun phrase. NP matlab noun phrase. And a prepositional phrase, adjective phrase, or adverb phrase. So phrase is divided into 4 different categories. Clear? And then see also you have it is, I don't know whether it's the major clauses in that nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs. Then here in clauses again, second group, prepositional clause and conjunctions, articles, etc. This is in page number, I tell you, 174. You have it. In page 175, you have very important one. What is this? Very clearly he gave. What are prepositions? What are, can anyone read those headings?
Prepositions, conjunctions, articles, demonstratives, pronouns, quantifiers, intensifiers, ordinals, and numerals.
So you have examples there. Very clearly he gave. You need not get confused. Prepositions related by, for, and all. And conjunctions means which combine or join two parts or sentences. Okay. I had tea and biscuits is conjunction. I want biscuits for the tea. Are you getting me? Articles, a and the. Demonstrative means something that shows. Here you can see the PPT. There you will find the water. Okay. Those are not from MA English. Clear? Demonstratives. Pronouns, I, you, we, she, he, it, they. 7. Quantifier means quantity. All the biscuits I want. Everyone should listen. Okay. Leave some sweets for me. Some are less or more. All these things are quantifiers. Intensifier means it talks about the intensity of the situation. I'm very upset. I'm very angry. I'm very happy. Okay. Clear? Ordinals, matlab order of the situation. That is why first, I came first. I came second. I came last or whatever. This is ordinal. Numerals means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are the numerals. See this, okay, I just discussed. Here, try to understand this structure. What is the sentence in the point 17? Can anyone read?
Representing the structure of a sentence.
Only the example. The little girl ate an apple.
Ate an apple.
So the little girl comes as is treated as noun phrase because girl is a noun. Huh? Ate an apple. That group is called, because it has a verb. You call it a verb phrase. So
Yes.
noun phrase, verb phrase, both make sentence. Okay. Sentence has noun phrase, verb phrase. Noun phrase lo a part which has a noun. Okay. Verb phrase lo a part which has a verb. I have some pictures, then you can easily understand. This is not clear here, but don't worry. It's a very good. See here this diagram. The little girl ate a mango. I hope now you understand clearly.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sentence can be divided into two parts. A part which talks about the noun will be noun phrase. Part which talks about the verb is a
Verb phrase.
clear? Huh? Very
Yes, sir.
beautifully they represented it.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Can you give an example now quickly?
My father went to
Yeah.
office.
My father.
Went to office.
My father is a
Noun phrase.
noun phrase. Went to his office is a
Verb
verb
phrase.
phrase. She promised us with cakes. She
Sir?
promised
Ah,
to get the cakes. One lady she promised, no? Last time.
Yes, sir.
I don't know whether she is there. Okay. Now let's take a few examples. See one more example. If you take the expression the book, the is a determiner. A and the, okay? Book is a noun. Determiner and noun, both of them are called, what do you call? What do you call this? Noun phrase.
Noun phrase.
Next, books are nouns. So only one word is there. Even if there is one word, if I don't have more words, I call it a noun phrase. Noun phrase doesn't mean that I should have more words. Okay, na? Let's move on. This example. My best friend's wedding. My best friends is a determiner. Wedding is a, what is it?
Noun.
Noun. Determiner and noun, both of them again called
Noun phrase.
Noun phrase.
So what you do is you take some sentences and try to define like this. Now another one. What, read this? Read this.
After sentence, those two books.
Those is a determiner. Two is a
Is a
quantifier.
quantifier.
Noun.
Books is a noun.
This all together we call it
Noun phrase.
Noun phrase.
right. Ye wala,
Half the sentence.
half is a
Sentence.
Half is a
predeterminer.
No.
predeterminer.
Hmm.
There is a determiner.
Ah.
G is a
Sentence is a
determiner.
noun.
Sentence
All
is
the three are
Noun.
called
Noun phrase.
Noun
because we
phrase.
have a noun here. If you have a verb here, this will whole will become
Verb phrase.
verb
Verb
phrase.
phrase.
Very good. Very good. See one more. Read this.
Very warm.
Very is intensifier.
Intensifier and adjective.
Warm is
So
Both of
adjective
them
form.
the adjective.
Adjective phrase.
Adjective form.
Adjective.
Phrase. P means phrase. Or PH. You can write PH also. Now let us take this. What is this?
In the morning.
In is a preposition.
Preposition.
The
The is a
is a
determiner. Morning is a
Morning is a noun.
noun.
These two are again noun and this
Noun
part
phrase.
again is called
Noun phrase.
Prepositional phrase.
and noun and
And
the
all
preposition
together-
again is called preposition.
Preposition
Prepositional
phrase.
phrase.
Clear?
Yes,
Is it
sir.
interesting?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. To do this, you need to take a scale and a pencil, sentence, and draw like this. I want you all to try your own examples and WhatsApp me later.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
After 2 days or 3 days, your own wish. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now you read this.
Such a nice time.
Such is a predeterminer.
Predeterminer. A is a determiner.
Ah.
Nice is adjective. Adjective phrase. And time.
Time is a noun.
Now,
So all together comes to noun phrase.
because there is no verb phrase and you
Yes,
have
sir.
noun phrase,
Noun.
noun here. So this all I can call it as
Noun phrase.
noun phrase.
Noun phrase.
Beautiful way of representation. Is it a beautiful
Yes, sir.
one?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, next wala. Read this. For,
It's a
read.
for a long
For
time.
a long time.
For is a
Predetermined.
no.
Sorry,
Preposition.
preposition.
For
A is
Preposition. A is the determinant.
determiner.
long is adjective.
Adjective. Adjective
Time
phrase.
is noun.
This is
And
noun.
time is noun. And
Now I
this
don't
the
have
a
verb,
long
so-
time is a noun phrase.
Noun phrase. Noun
And
plus
all
preposition
together-
again is a prepositional phrase.
Preposition phrase.
Prepositional phrase.
Next wala.
Met
Met
a
a
stranger.
stranger.
Met is a
That is a verb.
Say, verb.
ah,
A is
A is a
determined.
determined.
Determiner.
Stranger is a noun.
this dit and n is a noun phrase.
Noun phrase and all
Verb
together
and noun
verb
phrase
phrase.
I have. Because I have a verb phrase, I will call it a
Verb phrase.
Verb phrase.
here. If I don't have verb phrase, this will be
Noun phrase.
Noun
Noun
phrase.
Noun phrase.
yes. This one.
Very late.
Very
Where is intensive?
Very
And late is
intensive.
adjective.
Late is adjective.
Adjective
Adjective.
So
phrase.
it is a
Adjective
adjective
phrase.
phrase.
Because you don't have verb or noun, so you call it a phrase. Because you have adjective
So adjective
phrase.
phrase.
Next,
Here this also very fast. This is
intensifier.
intensive and adverb.
So
So
no
adverb
verb,
phrase.
no noun. So it is a phrase. But what phrase?
Adverb.
Adverbial phrase. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we move on to 16. Page number 180, 15. 15, 15, I think. 15, PPT. Wait. 15, I have another PPT. I'll just share. Yeah. Now we discuss. Let us get into verb. Contents. Look at the contents and tell me what are the important things here. You should tell me. Important, you tell me. Don't read everything.
The finite forms, non-finite forms,
Finite.
non-finite forms, and it is divided into the participles and the infinitives.
We
And
also
next
have
one,
voice, active voice, modality and the modal verbs. Okay? This you have.
then
Structure of verb phrase. Huh? So here in this what we call unit 15, everything about verb. That means you will definitely get one essay answer from this unit called the verb. Okay? And 2 or 3 short questions. Hello?
Yes, sir.
So every unit, you should only decide, yeah, this seems to be important. Definitely one essay answer from this. And 1 or 2 short questions. Non-finite. Finite first. Finite matlab, check and tell me.
Which can be countable, sir.
Finite is, yes,
Which can be
countable and it has an end. Non-finite means endless, right? I
Yes,
eat
sir.
2 biscuits, finite.
It's a finite.
Okay. I want biscuits, but I didn't mention how many. Okay. Non-finite there. I want 10 biscuits, finite.
It's finite.
So non-finite also here. Now the structure is important in page number. I'll tell you, very important. Page is 192. Very clearly he gave whatever you have to read. He has clearly given. Can anyone read this quickly? Read the structure.
Right,
Hmm.
finite, non-finite, present tense, past tense. Here in non-finite, participles, infinitives. And third
Okay.
one comes to, what is it?
Subjects.
Subjects. Under
Okay.
subjects.
Right. You just go through this later. Okay. Tense. In the same unit, you have a tense. Tenses antar kada. Present
Yes,
tense,
sir.
past tense, future, all
Yes,
these are
sir.
here. You have to read these things. You please go through. You can easily understand. I'll skip this. Here in page 1, I think, wait, 197. Models. Models are model auxiliaries, helping verbs antaru. See here he has given can, meaning of can, might, may, shall, should. Here he has given very clearly. I think you can see my tick marks.
Yes, sir.
You can understand easily. I'll skip this. You can also understand this. Now we'll go to this. What is this? Page 199. Multiple VP means.
Verb phrase.
Read this picture, the diagram.
The villagers will be meeting the president.
The villagers is a noun.
Noun phrase.
Will is a verb. Model verb or helping verb. Helping verb. Will be. Be is also a verb.
Verb.
Meeting
Meeting
is also
Also
a
a verb.
The president is a
President is a noun.
Noun phrase.
So V3 and NP, because you have verb and noun phrase, you call it a
Verb phrase 3.
Verb phrase 3. Yeah. Again, we have verb and verb phrase. You call it a
Verb phrase 2.
Verb phrase 2.
Again, you have verb phrase, verb and verb phrase.
Noun.
Again, verb phrase.
Verb phrase 1.
Now we have a noun here, verb phrase here.
And verb here.
All together, you call it a
Sentence.
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 Correct. Now here, see how. Why do you call multiple VPs? Why verb forms?
So we have V1, V2, V3.
V1, V2, V3, V4.
Right,
You are
now?
having three verbs, three
Yes,
verb
that is the
phrases.
reason. Read this sentence and tell me quickly. You explain.
All the arrangements have been made.
All the arrangements is a
Noun phrase. Have is a verb. Verb.
Be is a verb.
Been also V2.
Made also verb.
Made also V3. So been and made. V2 is when VP3 is verb phrase 2. And V1 and VP2 is become verb phrase 1. Verb phrase 1. And here noun phrase and verb phrase 1 is becomes sentence. Altogether becomes a sentence.
Comes to sentence.
Yeah. Here you can understand this. Now I'll skip this. Yeah, just read this.
The villagers past met the president.
No, the sentence first is the villagers met the president. Top on the top.
Okay.
So now
Yeah.
I take the villagers. This is a
Noun phrase.
now after that met is a past tense, no?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It's the past tense. So that's why I wrote
Yes.
past. This is
Okay.
this comes under auxiliary
Auxiliary
verb. So ox. So what is the present form of this past? Meet. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Verb.
Meet.
Here I am mentioning past because the sentence is in past worker. I am writing it here. But verb I am taking it. And the president is a
Noun phrase.
verb plus noun phrase is
Verb phrase.
verb phrase.
Verb phrase.
Now noun
And
auxiliary
noun phrase,
plus verb phrase.
auxiliary,
All the things are
becomes a
called
sentence.
right.
Sentence.
The same thing he has given. Don't worry. Same. This we discussed. Yeah, this one we read.
She is not meeting the president.
Negative sentence.
Is not meeting the.
President.
So present tense, na? Sorry, where is that? Yes. Present, present negative. So
Yes,
she, noun phrase. And present tense, no? Present,
Yes, sir. Auxiliary verb.
not here.
Negative.
And B, she's
B
B
is the
form
B1
here.
form.
B1. Meeting.
Meeting
V2.
is
The president.
noun phrase.
Noun phrase.
V2 NP क्या है?
Verb phrase 2.
Verb phrase 2.
V1 plus VP2.
Verb phrase
Verb
1.
phrase 1.
Then noun phrase auxiliary
Auxiliary
VP1
and
is called
And
Sentence.
sentence. Here, if don't get confused, she's not meeting the president. Okay. Present tense is present tense he gave is the present situation, not meeting. Present because it's the present tense B form. Second example, please.
The enemy has been destroyed.
Destroyed. The enemy is a
Noun phrase. It's present
tense auxiliary.
auxiliary and
Verb.
have is a verb. Been also verb. And destroy is a verb, which is verb phrase.
Again
So
verb phrase.
verb, again verb phrase, and it becomes a sentence.
Right.
Now
Second sentence.
we could have won the first prize.
the first prize.
V is a
Noun phrase.
Noun phrase.
it is a
Can.
past tense, no?
And is
Yes, I have
Is a
one.
verb.
One is a past.
Can is a
Can
verb.
is a
Have
verb.
is also.
Have also verb. One
Have
also
is a
verb.
verb.
also verb.
Burn is
The prize
is a
also
verb.
The prize is a noun phrase.
The prize is a noun phrase.
It's a verb phrase. Altogether is a
Verb
verb
phrase,
phrase.
verb phrase.
And it's a sentence.
Right?
It's noun phrase,
Yes, sir.
verb phrase, finally sentence.
Yes. ये वाला
They do not entertain guests.
Present tense and negative. They is a
Noun phrase.
Noun phrase.
It is a present tense. And do
Present
is
tense
a
we have
verb.
to,
And not is also a verb.
mention,
Entertain is a verb. Guest is a noun phrase.
Not doesn't come under anything, so that's the reason he didn't mention. Negative we can say only.
Okay.
Entertain is verb, noun phrase. Be and noun phrase is verb phrase.
Verb phrase.
Verb and verb phrase
And
is
one
verb
verb is
phrase.
a verb phrase. And
Noun,
noun
auxiliary,
auxiliary and
verb
verb phrase is a
totally.
sentence.
check.
We must have been criticizing everyone.
We is a he. He is a
He is a noun phrase.
noun and noun phrase.
Noun phrase.
Present tense.
It's in a present tense.
Auxiliary.
Yes.
Must is a
Must is a verb.
Verb.
yes.
Have also verb.
Been.
Been criticizing, both are verbs. And everyone is a noun phrase. So it's a noun verb phrase, again verb phrase, again verb phrase. And
Totally.
sentence.
Noun
Noun
phrase
phrase,
plus
auxiliary
plus
plus verb phrase. Becomes
Right.
a sentence.
this one last.
They were not shouting
Tina?
slogans.
Mellaga.
They is a noun phrase.
Okay, right.
It is in the past form. So auxiliary. And not is a negative. Be is a verb. Shouting is a verb. And slogan is a noun phrase.
Yes. So with this, we completed the 15 also, which is typical. The other things, what I'll do is I made a PPT, I'll share it. After a few days, you can read that, and whatever doubts you have, you can discuss with me. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right. I'll share all my PPTs. If it is useful, I would be happy. Now we have another class now.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
4:30.
Yes, sir.
30.
No, sir.
30.
Why no?
From 4:30.
From 4:30 we are.
Okay.
Next class is from 4:30, sir.
Okay. Is it a break time?
Yes, sir. Half an hour.
Break. Okay. So if possible, we'll unofficially we'll meet online or whatever. We'll discuss other things. Because of my situation at home, I could not take some classes. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay,
Someone
sir.
is
Thank you.
asking me my number. I think Ramana Murthy, is he there in your group? Is Ramana Murthy in the group?
No.
Others, can you add him in your group? I'm there in the group, I guess, right? Is my number there in the group?
Also,
Yes, sir.
Or okay, in text, he is asking, he has doubts. I'll share it. But try to send me WhatsApp only. I may not be available to take the calls most of the time. If it is important, I will call back. Is that clear, Mr. Ramanamurthy?
yes, sir.
Okay.
I will
You
text
first
out.
text me. I'll WhatsApp. I'll save your number. Then I will answer to your questions. And if it is necessary, we'll talk on phone or we'll meet.
Sure.
Clear? So
Sure,
all of
sir.
you follow my techniques. First unit, content page, important words, learn their definitions, and whatever you understand. If you don't understand, leave it. Later we can do it. You can WhatsApp me if you have still problems in anything. So shall I stop it here?
Sure.
Yes. So
Yes, sir.
prepare well and feel free to take my help later also.
Thank you,
Okay?
sir.
Thank you,
All
sir.
the
Very,
best. Yeah. Tell me.
Thank you,
Tell
sir.
me.
very clearly explained, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'll be happy if you can understand. Right?
Thank you, sir. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Bye. Let's go. Loudly.
Bye bye to everyone.